All right, let's jump into it. 6 shards in a dream. Let's see how we go. So we'll pull the first one here. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So, you're just joining me now. We're in the midst of a clan v clan right now, which at the moment my clan is it's neck and neck between me and this one here. So, these guys are kind of coming up ahead of us, which is all right. I'm getting some awesome resources from all of this as well. So, kind of just cashing in on a lot of this here. 300 energy there, some 3-star chickens, some clan XP to getting my clan up, which is really cool. So I'll claim some of that sort of stuff there. And I'll just kind of show you guys what we've been up to. This week for me has been hectic. I've been a little bit all over the place, so I haven't really had time much to sit down and record. But I'll just run a few clips now in which you can kind of see just like some progress over the last few days. You see here I get some ancient shards. I also managed to then also get some like nice pieces there from the clan. Oh, sorry, not the clan. The arena there too. And then also as well, we end up getting some like nice classic arena tournament wins there as well. So I get some extra little freebies from that as well. So one other thing I'll just kind of lead into as well is just I've been approaching level 45 for a little while now. I've hit level 46, as you can see up the top hand left corner, which means that I've unlocked Hydra actually at the moment. I might even click up my little my Demon Lord reward right now. What do we get here? So, and another Ancient Shard. So I've got some Ancient Shards I'm actually going to be pulling in this one today. So if you guys are excited for that, leave a comment down below. If you think we're going to hit legendaries, let me know. This is my Hydra attempt as well. As you can see, 471k. I'll post that video. I'll cut to that now actually, and you guys can have a bit of a look at that. Okay, so yeah, as you guys see, it was an all right run. So the reason I had to cut to that is because I recorded that on mobile. So, but yeah, it was an all right run for where I'm kind of at the moment. Obviously, I'm only 2 level 60s. That's about to change today. I'm about to get my third level 60 on the account. I'm going to be pulling some shards today just to see if I do get any better ones. This resets in 45 minutes or so. I probably won't be sticking around for it. As you see, I didn't even get a chest, so I'd really love to start getting Mithrala. She would be really cool to get on the account. She's obviously very, very strong legendary. She does take quite a while to get if you are just hitting that low chest every day or every week, because it's every week for her. Obviously, the higher you go with Hydra, the more fragments you get. Obviously, if you get into kind of hard there and then brutal as well, you get 3 to 4. So obviously, the higher I hit in Hydra, the better. It's still going to take me a little while to get there. So we're going to hold back from that for a bit. What I thought we'd jump into today, so as you can maybe jump in here and have a bit of a look. If you were to go onto any of my level 50 accounts, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 pieces of food ready to go to level up one of my level 50s. And I'm going to kind of pull some shards today to see if I do get something interesting. At the moment, there's a ×10 chance here for Krogral Death Bell. He's a heal on his A1, turn meter fill on his A2, also chance of stealing debuffs off the allies, which is really nice. bit of a cleanse there and a turn meter fill. He's also got a really strong ally protect and a strengthen buff on all champions there, and his passive as well increases champions resist and defense as well. So really nice champion to have there, which I thought I'd maybe take a shot at getting him in this ×10 chance and pull. I obviously know that you're better off pulling during a ×2 event rather than any other event, because ×2 your chance goes from 0.05, so 1 in 200, upwards of 1 in 100 when it's 1%. So, but I'm going to pull all 6 of these and kind of see how we go. I'm hoping for something good. Let's just kind of check in here with our clan. Really hoping for something good. Comment down below, as I said, if you do think we're going to hit legendary. Let me know if we are or if we aren't. If I don't hit something awesome, I've got an idea as to who I'm going to be ranking up to level 60. You let me know down in the comments below who you think that might be. And I just want to also just take this moment as well, guys, to just say thank you so much for the support on the videos recently. They've been amazing. Obviously, you guys are really kind of showing me consistent views. I'm also getting up there in subscribers now. We've hit 200 in the past kind of few videos. I really just obviously want to appreciate that you guys are going that level of support. So yeah, if you are enjoying the videos and you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. What are you doing? Get in there, throw us a sub, and obviously we'll catch you guys in the next videos if you are going to continue watching. So, all right, let's jump into it. 6 shards in a dream. Let's see how we go. So we'll pull the first one here. It's a rare champion. It's a Gloral Brutebane. Decreased defense on his A1. Each debuff on the target increases damage. Crit rate. No, we're not really that impressed with him. We're just going to kind of pump through these. Obviously, I've got 6 to do, so I don't want to kind of spend too much here. Blood Painted. I've already kind of got one of him. I think I turned him into food last time, actually. If you caught that last video, I actually pulled someone like him. Who have we got here? Judge. He's an interesting one. He's a very interesting champion. So damage increases by 10% for each debuff on the target, stacking up to 100%. He also then has attacks all enemies twice, fills his turn meter by 10% for each crit. So if he hits 5 people twice, he gets 100% of his turn meter back. And then as well, for each hit, has a 30% chance of decreased accuracy or speed or attack or defense. And then it goes up to the bigger versions if you ascend him up. So he's actually a really interesting character. Really nice for campaign. Obviously, this is a 3-turn cooldown. This here is a 1-turn. I think he'd be really nice in somewhere like Clan Boss, where you've got 100% increased damage each time he attacks someone if there's 10 debuffs out there. So for someone like Taurus, if you pair him with Taurus, one of my other level 50s at the moment, who throws out 4 poisons on his A3. Then I've got Kale, who throws out 4 poisons on his A3. I've also then got maybe Khazar Deepheart coming in here with the decreased defense, or like a War Maiden even. So there's all these people who I can kind of throw out those kind of abilities and make them kind of, work well with that. So he might be a champion there where I look to invest in. I'm not too sure. I might hold off from that. Got another blue champion here. It's an Abyssal. Attacks all champions on an A1. Heals all allies by 15%. Increase defense and increase attack on allies for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. So that's quite nice. But he'd probably be more of a faction wars type champion for me in Demon Spawn. I probably will be keeping a few more champions now because I don't really have that many to go into faction wars at the moment. Life Taker here. Attacks 1 enemy twice, 30% chance of heal reduction. Turn meter fill, decreased speed, and a Veil on this champion and reflect damage on this champion for 1 turn. So obviously if you ascend her up, she gets that there. Not too impressed again. So it looks like we're probably going at the moment, as long as this isn't yellow. And Preserver. Decreased speed, shields, and freeze. Yeah, okay, so not too impressed. 6 shards, as I said, 6 shards in a dream. I think the only champion that I would think about was Judge. This champion here. I might even just sit him in my vault so I don't get him confused with food. As I mentioned, he's probably one champion that I would look at, maybe leveling up a little bit later on. I've heard people talk about him, heard good things. the attacks all enemies on his two-time hitter here, I think is quite strong. So I might just sit on him for a little while before we kind of get moving. But obviously you guys are all here for one thing. We're going to find out who this 6-star is going to be, our next 6-star. So I've obviously got my choice here between Khazad Deepheart, Castigator, who I've been actually really enjoying. He's in his gear at the moment. Let's have a bit of a preview of his gear at the moment. I've got him in a Perception gear. His speed is still really low, 130. I've only got 3-star boots at the moment for him in a Mortal set. It's because I've got, obviously, HP here. His skill, he only has 1 damage skill, and that scales off HP. He also then has a heal that's based off of 20% of this champion's max HP. So if you build him up with HP, obviously the heal's going to be bigger when he boosts everyone up. I'm really enjoying him at the moment. He's got a little provoke there on his A1, 25%, books up to 40%. So I'm kind of building him in a little bit of accuracy if I can get that, and lots of HP. It's kind of what we're aiming for with him at the moment. So lots of HP on the amulet, bit of HP there on the ring, bit of defense there too, HP on the chest, HP on the gloves. So his speed is a king on the boots. You always want to have speed as your substat. But I'm really enjoying him. His heal has actually come in clutch quite a few times. Also built Rhonda out now as well in some lifesteal gear too. So she's kind of doing a little bit more in Clan Boss now that I've got her unlocked with Masteries. And now that she's got Giant Slayer there, she's dealing a lot more damage. Also as well, Brimstone has been an absolute blessing, and I don't mean a pun there. It's been an absolute blessing to have this because it deals so much damage. It's equal to 5% of their max HP. So a lot of damage when it comes to Clan Boss, a lot of damage when it comes to things like Dragon, all those types of things. So, alright, as I said, jumping in there, enough kind of yammering, who are we going to level up to 60? So, Khazad Deepheart, I've been a little bit underwhelmed by him. I really have. Ash, another content creator on YouTube, talks this guy up heaps. Really enjoys Khazad Deepheart. I'm just not finding that he's doing what I want him to do. If I want drop defense, I've already got my War Maiden. She does that much better than what he does. I've already booked her out, so it's a 3-turn cooldown of 100% of a 60% decrease defense. So she's really doing that job for me already. And the increased accuracy that I've found on his skill, so increased accuracy buff on all allies, and then a drop defense of 30%. So it's not even 60%, it's 30%. I found the increased accuracy. I haven't really needed it just yet. And if you look at all these books, like, damn, he's got a lot. He likes to read this Khazad Deepheart. So I'm not gonna book him. not gonna 6-star him. Castigator, as I said, I've been really enjoying him, but I just think he can do his job still at level 50, so he's not going to be the one. Damasha's been awesome. She's my only revive champion that I've got at the moment. I was really lucky to get one of the skills here. So this, whenever an ally uses an active skill, 20% chance of decreasing that cooldown. Also as well, she's my only reviver at the moment that I've got. So she's been really nice as well, but I'm not going to level her. And Taurus is my last champion here. He's been doing a lot of damage in terms of his poisons. The only issue is that he does take a lot of damage to get there, and I'm probably not going to be leveling him up. So the only one left I've got is my High Katoon, which, as I said, I pulled her really early on into the account. I actually have 2 of them if you look here. So obviously this is the first one that I got. I also then got a second one from the 30-day login reward. I pulled the first one from an ancient shard. So that was really quite funny. As I said, if you haven't watched that video, I'll leave a link to you on screen for you guys to go watch that. Really quite funny. Actually, one thing I haven't done is chuck them in here. So I've got a set of Faction Guardians, which is really cool. Let's see if I've got Dark Elves, don't I? have 2 of these. Let's make my Kale really strong as well. Cool. Yeah, so no further ado, let's jump into it. High Katoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you see here, I've got a 5-star chicken. The way that I earned that, do I want to sacrifice? Oh yes, so we're getting rid of the ancient monks. Taurus does that job really well now. This chick I built up to do the challenge you have to do. I think it's either Magic Keep, where she either steals the buff or she places the heal reduction on the spirit keep. So it was either the magic one or the spirit keep that I had her in. So I had to build her up a little bit for that because I wanted her to land her ability to be able to get rid of that kind of thing. So yeah, getting rid of the monks. She's going as well. Just a food champion and then a 5-star chicken. There we go. Level 60. Haikatoon. She's in there. We'll claim that extra 50,000 silver. Thank you very much. Where I ended up getting that from was I think it's the advanced quest. Yeah, the advanced quest. You can see here that I ended up getting a 5-star chicken from here. So that was really nice. So now my Haikatoon, she's level 6-star. I'll be able to as well get her I've already leveled up her banner ready to go. Look at this, accuracy 50, speed 10 already, HP attack, that's really what you want for her. Just leveling out some skills there nicely. Also got this crit damage, attack, and a HP one there. I might maybe even switch it over for this HP and defense one maybe. I'm still not sure, I haven't really tossed that up yet. I'm just waiting for Spirit Keep to open up so I can come in there and get some more. It opens up tomorrow, so I'll be able to go in there and get some extra potions and get her up to 6-star Ascended. Be able to put some of those accessories on her. One other thing I just wanted to quickly talk about as well is I have been farming Spider a lot. It's probably where most of my energy's been going, aside from food champions recently. But look at all these accessories that I've got. A lot. I've got a lot of accessories. I've been farming Spider, as I said, quite a bit. And one thing that I have not got yet is still a banner for my starting champion, my Kale. I still haven't got one. I think that they should really look at changing Spider so that you can, because at the moment, obviously, you got these there's 4 traditional dungeons. You got Ice Golem, Dragon's Lair, Spider's Den, and Fire Knight. These three, Ice Golem, Dragon's Lair, and Fire Knight, are all to do with like your normal gear. So you've got, say for example, obviously your artifacts, but they break it up into your sets. So you've got life, offense, a lot of the story and campaign sets here. In Dragon's Lair, you've got kind of your early level, like your earlier game pieces, so accuracy, speed, lifesteal, even toxics are kind of considered a little bit of an earlier game one. So you kind of got these ones in your early game in Dragon's Lair, and then Fire Knight's kind of for more end game kind of gear. You got your regen, stun, and savage, which are all kind of, if you're later into the account, you kind of want to be pulling those. So it's kind of interesting that Spider's Den, you've got all 3 types of accessories. You've got a ring, amulet, and banner, and each of these drop from each faction. So like, you've really got a 1 in 3 chance to get a 1 in 15 chance because you've got 15 factions. So you got, what is it, like a 1 in 45 just to get one piece of gear that you actually want. So if I wanted, for example, a Dark Elf banner, I also need to compete with Dark Elf amulet and Dark Elf ring, but then I also need to compete with Bannerlord ring, amulet, banner, and all the other factions. So it's kind of like a 1 in 45 that you get what you want. And I just think that, I think they really need to look at this dungeon in particular, Spider, whether they change it so they move half of the factions to another, or whether they change it so that maybe rings drop from a separate place, amulets drop from a separate place, and then banners drop from a separate place. I think that would be really cool if they changed it up like that. But as it currently stands, I think that they're not really hitting the mark like where it needs to be at the moment. I think they need to kind of work on this dungeon specifically, Spider's Den. So yeah, that's where we're kind of at the moment, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, as I said, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.